This is MMA.ca here with the victorious Gavin Tucker at Extreme Cage Combat 13 in Halifax. Gavin, you're now 5-0. How do you feel?
Feels good to have the win and not be heartbroken. So good.
You are a guy who's been very quiet up until now. You've amassed a 4-0 record before tonight. Now you're 5-0. To be honest, coming into this fight against one of my teammates, Jeremy Henry, I was expecting this to be the fight of the night, but you never really let him have a chance to get in the fight.
No, I felt like it was mine. I felt like every exchange on the feet even was mine, and then once I get him against the fence and just kind of out wrestled him, out gritted him. You train? You train with Jim?
Sure do.
Oh, we can't talk anymore. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, yeah, you looked really good in there. There was a little bit of blood starting to flow. Where'd that come from? You looked like you were lighting up pretty good. His face was bruising and his side was bruising.
Yeah, like that first head kick I caught, and I caught a couple punches in there, and knees to the body. I think one of those knees maybe wrapped around the liver, or at least got in there pretty well. But he caught me, I think, with a straight right that kind of hit my nose, got some blood going. So he definitely got a shot off, but I felt like the momentum was in my favor the whole time. So.
Now, we had a discussion the other day, I'm not even sure if it was at the weigh-ins, or it was recently anyway. You talked about how you were listed on Sherdog at 155. I got it changed for you down to 145, and you think that's your natural weight class, eh?
Yeah, 45, and I mean, not to sound too ambitious, but I think eventually 35 with some... if I get a period of time where there's no fights coming up and I can diet properly, I'm pretty sure I can make 35 as well. So I just took 55. You know, there's big guys like last time I mentioned Rory McDonald and a lot of guys from out west, and these are big bad dudes. You know, and Ricky's trying to make 55 too, and these guys are true 55ers. I think I'm a little small for that weight class, and I think 45 is where I sit well. I'm just hoping to get more fights there at 45, and hopefully something comes up in the future. You know, someone. So.
You mentioned a few names just a minute ago and talked about they were bad dudes. You do realize you're a bad dude yourself, right?
Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, so do you have any fights lined up, or are you just going to take some time off and see what happens?
No, man, I just talk to Papa. Peter Martell decides what to do. He tells me who to fight, and I fight him, and that's how the story's going.
Great, Gavin. Well, it was a really impressive victory tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. Thanks.